my name's Dan. I'm the group chef for Cucina. Today we've roast gammon, roast potatoes, 3 different veg, and for the vegetarians, macaroni 3 cheese bake.
And do they feed back to you a lot on the dishes that they like and the things that they don't like so much?
Yeah, we get some kids feeding back to us over the counter, but a lot of it you can tell on sales because the tills will report. We know what are the best-selling items, but it's good that we do taste as the new dishes and involve the kids in what we do really. So it's kind of at the end of it, it's all coming together.
I think everyone really enjoys it. Like, it's well priced and the food quality is really good. No one ever complains about it.
It's not like old-fashioned school dinners then?
No, it's really positively kind of thought about. I think like everyone's usually really up for going to the canteen and everyone's really friendly as well on the Cucina staff, so it's a really nice experience for everyone.
Everyone has a lunch card which you can put money on and top up whenever you want. You have a daily spend limit which is £5, but no one really goes over that. Or you normally spend about,
I'd say about £3 or £4 a day, because a main meal is about £2, and then if you wanted something at break like a brownie or fruit or something.
And then if you want a drink or something like that, so it all tops up to about £4.
Yeah.
We've got schools up as far as Manchester and down as far as the M25 and around the corridor there. We use professional chefs who have been in some of the top class restaurants and hotels around the world. In particular here, the chef studied with Gary Rhodes.
Did you ever think you'd find yourself in school catering?
I didn't know. I suppose the Jamie Oliver thing opened everyone's eyes to it, but the error there was when he left, the chefs kind of left with him. So here we make sure that we've got our own Jamie Oliver in each one of the schools that carries things on afterwards.
So how far in advance would you plan menus? Do you do it week by week, month by month, season by season?
Seasonally, but also terms. So we make sure that during the summer holidays we get more menus done. And just adopt a change every 3 or 4 months really, but also including the seasons and specific dishes that could be popular throughout the year.
And how hard is it catering on such a vast scale when ultimately you're trying to keep the quality up but the cost down?
We employ professional chefs. Everyone who works for us is passionate about food and about what they do. It's a bit of a cliche really, but it really is. Everyone comes into work, everything that we serve is cooked on that day for that day. We write menus and recipes for all the menus to make sure that all the costs come in, and we use fresh and seasonable foods wherever possible.
Esme, Ella, Isabel, Saskia, Hannah.
What have you just had for break? Melon.
A muffin, flapjack,
Apple. What do you think of the quality of the food here, and is it anything like the school canteens that you hear friends at other schools talk about? Is it better?
Well, my friend who goes to a different school, she says they have quite a lot of unhealthy food at her school, and I think our school is there's a lot of like healthy options, there's different options. So I think it's quite good.
There's more and more pressure on schools to drive standards up, a lot more legislation, and I think particularly there's a real highlight, particularly with the work that Jamie Oliver did, to try and make sure that kids are eating healthier. But then there's still a requirement to make it taste good, and we call that stealthy eating, to try and sneak in things that are good for them into a taste that the kids want and enjoy. And we see that with the uptake of school meals, which has doubled here at this school in the 2 years that we've been working with them. You know, to come to a restaurant, if you imagine going to the same restaurant every day, it's a challenge to do something different.
We have restaurants in each one of our schools, and the children are our customers, and they have an option to eat with us or not. So it's not that different from the high street really. You know, we have to be innovative, keep up with trends, be aware of what other people are doing, as well as making sure that we do it and we do it right.
And in the main, are the kids complimentary?
Very much so. Yeah, we do find that they're very happy. We adopt a stealthy eating approach as opposed to healthy eating. So we hide a fruit and vegetable in everything that we do, and we don't necessarily will always tell them.
Cake, I hear.
Yeah, the chocolate and beetroot brownies are very, very popular. But we do great vegetables through a lot of our dishes, because although a plate of food can be nutritionally balanced, it's only nutritional if it's eaten. If kids won't eat it, then you're not doing it right.
whenever you see it on the menu, what's the one that everybody thinks, oh, I'm having that today?
Definitely the curry.
Yeah, I'd say curry.
Every week. It's on a Tuesday, I think, and every lunchtime I was like, oh, it's curry today.
Yeah, and it's rotated as well, so we have korma or chicken tikka masala and stuff like that, so it's not always just the same thing, but everyone really enjoys it, I know.
So we've moved on a long way from that sort of scoop of lumpy mashed potato that I pretty much remember was served up with every school dinner that I ever ate.
Yeah, we have. Everything that we do is fresh. It is done in the curries here particularly are very, very popular, but we make the curries, we make the naan breads, the mango chutney that go with it. On a Friday we hand batter our fish. The Yorkshire puddings you'll see today will be huge and fluffy, and certainly never sit in a freezer. Everything that we do is as good as you would find in a restaurant.
And I said to a member of staff earlier on that it's an arbiter of quality when the staff eat here as well.
Absolutely, the staff are as good customers as the pupils. They do love it.